Scorpio, song that's playing for you is 4 times. Aquarius had this song playing, so you may be dealing with Aquarius, so you just got Aquarius somewhere in your chart. You may be in the spiritual sense of, damn, you got 2 balance cards. You may have walked away from something. You brought yourself to a balance about your perspective of your mind, and because you brought yourself to a balance, your external world is reflecting that balance because you're in a spiritual place. You are emotionally removed yourself from a situation, relationship, or friendship that you were involving yourself in that was keeping you unbalanced. And you've been through a cycle one too many times with this person, and they should have been out at strike 3, but you let them fuck around with you one more time, and they hit strike 4, and it's been expired, whatever it was, and now you in a new play. Yeah, you learned your lesson after investing yourself or expressing yourself a certain type of way. You probably was carrying yourself a certain type of way in your environment, and you fuck around, did that shit one too many times. Yeah, God was fucking with you when he let you get away with it the 3rd time, but you should have stopped at the 3rd. You ain't stopped at the 3rd. Now you unhappy about the way your life or your emotional relationships and friendships are, all because you was expressing your mind, your time, or your energy in a certain type of way that got you in a position to be let go, and now you no longer receiving feelings from someone, or someone's no longer receiving feelings from you, but yet you're in a position. And someone ain't over the position. It's like someone ain't over the emotional relationship or friendship they shared with you. But again, you in a position though. Or someone outside of you is in a position you got let go of, and now you may be in a position where you want to express your higher minds about a situation. You don't want to be in conflict with these people or this person no more. Somebody don't want to be in conflict with you no more, Scorpio. Somebody want to come to you and invest and express their better judgment, their better mentalities to you. They want to show you the side of you that they didn't show you before. Might be dealing with a Libra, don't have to be. Or yeah, somebody didn't invest and they didn't take the situation with you the way they should have. Now it's like they regret it. Pink Toes is a song that's playing for you. And somebody wasn't as 10 toes down as they said they were in regards to a characteristic trait they had. They wasn't that soft. They motherfuckers said they got into that. They was all about it. Motherfuckers wasn't about shit. And you know, they caught up in their head because you no longer have love for that. You said someone told you they was going to do something and they ain't even come through with you. Or you put yourself in a position. Now someone fell out of love with you. Now you caught up in your head because you lost something and you wanted. All because you was being manipulative. All because you was trying to control love. All because you was trying to control some shit. Look, you killed some shit. You stung yourself in a situation. All because you was in a place. Damn, you falling. Yeah, it's you in some way, shape, or form. You know what you invested in, Scorp. You may not be received. You took an action. You took a leap of faith. You took a chance. Roll the dice, expressing yourself a certain way in a situation. You didn't even have it's like you didn't have a full emotional understanding about your own feelings for you to be carrying yourself a certain type of way, or just about your feelings about a situation to be carrying yourself a certain type of way. But you took a chance anyway, and it didn't work out in your favor. Now you falling. You no longer think highly of that situation. And it's like you wanted to think highly of that situation. That's why you took a chance. That's why you rolled the dice on that. And now you in that shit. And now that you win it, you looking at you got your hands on your hip like, God damn, this is what I invested in. Yeah, you don't think so highly of that shit no more. Whether that's a friendship or a relationship, or someone's perspective of you has been skewed. You gotta put your foot in the shoe that fish. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's all because you wasn't listening to your intuition. You should have. It's like you were telling you what to do when it came to that, but you didn't want to. The way what you've been through in your past, all your inner securities that you feel me. It's like you did otherwise, and that put you in a position regarding something. All because you wasn't listening to your gut about that friend, about that relationship, or somebody outside of you was trying to change your perspective on the situation, because now they know you don't think highly of them no more. You don't hold this person in such a high regard no more. You feel me? You used to. It's like if it's your manager at work, they may be in a manager position, but they may have expressed or carried themselves towards you in a certain type of way to make you don't see them as a manager just because they got the title. That means shit because of what they did or how they expressed themselves to you. You feel me? It was very unprofessional what they did just because they had that title. You feel me? Dip, and look what's on the bottom. Put you in a position to go ahead and move on. Now you're getting new truths. Now that you see a situation like this, you're getting a whole bunch of new awarenesses, a whole bunch of new truths about it. Now you're getting a whole bunch of different other angles, a whole bunch of other meanings and reasonings as to why you should continue to see something like this. Or again, someone moved away from you because of your action. That you doing something brought you to realize, it's like you learned a lesson. You got a sense of your emotions now. You got some emotional awareness about how you feel about something, how you feel in something, or just how you feel about yourself. But what you had to go through to get that awareness, it was a motherfucker. I'll tell you that much. Because you falling. If it's you versus someone outside of you, it's like people may be moving away from you, no longer expressing themselves towards you, or you lost someone. You lost someone who was important to you in some way, shape, or form. You know what I mean? For you, I said Cancer, you might be dealing with a Cancer. I said Cancer because the moon, that's really Pisces, but the moon Cancer daddy. So you know what that means. Well, mama, the moon is feminine. You took a leap of faith though, or it's like you took a leap of faith into a blind situation. You really didn't know how you felt about it. You really didn't know how you would feel in the long run, but you jumped in that shit anyway. You might have thought it was an opportunity at the time. Fast forward, you learned something, and you bumped your head too. All because you wasn't listening to yourself, if it's you versus you. And then not only did you bump your head because you wasn't listening to yourself, but you ended up having to leave whatever it was anyway. Speak my language. It's like you knew, look, you expressing the truth now though. You ain't hiding the truth about a situation now though. Or somebody outside of you isn't dimming their light about the situation. Or it's like they're not holding themselves back because of what they've been through with Scorpio. They're not gonna let the situation with Scorpio hold them back in some way, shape, or form. I'm telling you, who got let go? Someone got let go of. Whether it's a mindset you let go of in order to put yourself in a new perspective, because you realize you thinking like this about that, it never got you anywhere good regarding that. It always had you in a sense of emotional turmoil. Every time you put yourself in that perspective, you were always falling to the point where you had no choice but, you know what, maybe it's time, you ain't had no choice but to look at something differently. Feel about it. You were forced to feel about something differently. Now you going through your waters about the situation now. And you may be ready to express the truth you never expressed before regarding a situation, regarding a relationship, or just in general. You're ready to shine your light. Whatever your light is, and somebody's stressed. If it's you versus someone outside of you, in the sense where someone outside of you left you, it's like you got dropped from somebody don't think so highly of the situation or the relationship with you. You got let go of in some way, shape, or form. That put you in a space or position to gain a new sense of feeling, a new sense of emotional awareness after being confused, after being lost in your feelings. Something ended that brought you awareness, that brought you a realization. Now you stressed out because you lost something. You lost something you wanted. Damn it, pick it up. And it's like that person or those people or whatever it is, it's like your manager ain't gonna wait to get another employee to fill that position. You lost that position, and as quick as you lost it is as soon as somebody else got it. You feel me? Who got crossed out? Somebody got let go of. Whether you got let go of or you just know that you crossed out, you no longer see that person in that position in your life no more. You don't hold that person to the high staples you used to. You might be dealing with a Leo. Don't gotta be though. Yeah, I'm telling you, your vision of a foundation here ain't the same. You know what that means for you. Or just your perspective of a relationship or friendship ain't the same, or something you invested in. And you may be stressing out because of what you invested in or what you did while you were blind in a situation. Yeah, what you manifested while you couldn't see in a situation. While you were on autopilot, right? Before you press start, you thinking about everything you did while you was on autopilot. While you were unaware. What something, someone, or somewhere meant to you. Yeah, look, you thinking you stressing about all you did on autopilot when you were not in your better mind about a situation. When you weren't looking at how you were expressing yourself. It's like when you weren't reflecting, you did a whole lot of shit. Now that you're in a position where you're more aware of your own emotions, your own feelings, your own cycles, or whatever you're in, you going through it. Don't put your foot in the shoe that fits you.